Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to be taking a look at the new, from EK, pre-order, not sure you can buy it yet, you can pre-order it, the Vector RTX 2080 Ti water block and the Vector FC 2080 RTX backplate. Now the backplate will work on the 2080 and the 2080 Ti. It is available in black and just with a nickel finish, but they will be compatible with either the 2080 or the 2080 Ti graphics card. So you only see one of these on the site, actually two, the black and the silver version, but they're not individual for the 2080 and the 2080 Ti, like the water block is separate for the 2080 and the 2080 Ti. Stay tuned for the unboxing and overview. The EK water blocks that we'll be looking at are part of the new Quantum line, which is the top level of the EK water block family. Alright, so let's get right into it. First, because this is pretty simple, let's go ahead and this is tucked down inside here for me so I don't have to cut the tape, and open up the screws box for the water block. That's funny, that was the bottom of the box. Maybe this was opened before. So it's in a padded envelope inside the box. You can see the box, very nice, has your picture of what you're getting on the front, and then what's the thing about, you know, it's a anodized galvanized aluminum, and it's RoHS 2.0 compliant, in case you needed to know that. Installation, user manual, scan it on the back here, QR code, that'll get your user manual so you know how to install it. Inside we have our back plate and our screws to mount our back plate. Let's go ahead and take it out here. In the plastic bag, inside of the bubble wrap bag, it does have paper wrapped around it to keep it from scratching. Your EK logo has a little, oh no, that's the finish. I thought that was a decal over it. And then you have your backside here. There is also a thermal pad included because that would go right here on your back plate, because this isn't just for aesthetics. This will also help dissipate heat from your graphics card. So if you're contemplating water cooling and you want to get the graphics card water cooled, the back plate is not just something that you buy to make it look cool. There are back plates out there that are just purely for aesthetics, RGB back plates, things like that. These have a purpose. They're made from aluminum. They do help dissipate heat from your graphics card. Keep that in mind. They are an extra cost from just buying the water block, but it's something that's going to help you out and give you that little bit of extra cooling that you might want for your graphics card. Now let's open up the main event. If you watched our EK Velocity video, if you haven't, go watch it. We did the copper version of this in the CPU block. And the packaging is very nice. You have your, picture of exactly what you're getting on the front. You have your nice EK logo in your gray box on the front there of the inside box. On the back here, we have our dimensions of our graphics card. And of course, a bunch of information on what it's for that I'm not going to read to you. You can read it when you buy it, or you can check it out on the EK website. The technical data, again, excellent cooling performance and thermal characteristics, your G1 quarter threads, low flow restriction and pressure drop, and of course, your mounting mechanism is included, because I don't think they'd sell too many if they didn't include that. And now, let's get to the main attraction. Why do they gotta make it so hard to open up? I think that's to build anticipation, or to make you tear the box in frustration. I know when we were at Rig Wars, we were just ripping boxes open and throwing them everywhere because, you get so many different things. Again, we have more thermal pads inside here. One wider, solid, this one pre-cut into small squares. There are two pads that are pre-cut into small squares that are thinner, This one solid pad is a little bit thicker, so there's going to be multiple purposes for those. We have mounting screws, EK Tim in here, so it's not the crown knot like the CPU block. You have a couple of block offs with a Allen key to mount those, and another Allen key, which is probably to take the water block apart. Again, don't forget to go buy your other EK water cooling products if you haven't done it already. Go buy them. The links will be in the description of this video down below and also on the post on our website so that you can go directly to EK and purchase this block. Will you look at that? And of course, while you're there in their shop, which I have a link to the information page on EK's site and a link to the product page, you can get to all of their other products. So, something I've been really curious about, the CPU block, the milling was really, really nice. I'm really curious to see how this one was going to look. Don't fly away. Screws. Now, the concept here, what's really cool about it, right, is you have your GeForce RTX on the top, your EK logo here, RTX 2080 Ti. So you have all of your branding on your water block. So you buy this fancy $1,000 graphics card, and most generic, okay, I shouldn't say generic, a lot of water blocks that we've seen in the past, you lose all of your branding. All you get is maybe the company logo that manufactures the water block or their name here or something like that. But it doesn't say GeForce, doesn't say NVIDIA, doesn't say RTX, doesn't say RTX 2080 Ti. So you spend $2,000 to buy 2 graphics cards, you want to water cool them, you spend another few $100s to buy all that stuff, you put it all together, and it looks like you got a couple of $200 graphics cards in your system because nobody knows what they are. So when you're posting pictures of your fancy computer all over the internet and Facebook groups, nobody knows what kind of water blocks you have or what kind of graphics cards you have because you've removed that air cooler that makes it stand out, that tells people what it is, that has the branding on it. Well, EK has put that branding right here. It's also engraved above your CPU portion right here, FC RTX 2080 Ti. So you know you have the right block, that it didn't get the wrong block packaged in the box and you're going to be installing the wrong thing. Now on the back side here, I'm not too concerned with this. And of course I would never touch these things normally because our hands are so full of oil and you don't want to get that all over these blocks. You can always clean it with rubbing alcohol, or isopropyl, 91%. But there are tooling marks on the back here. You're not going to see those. Where the block is going to make contact with the surfaces for cooling is here for your GPU, your memory, your VRMs. Perfectly smooth. They took time to slow down the tooling process over those areas so we get really good contact. And that's where we will install our thermal pads. So that's nice and easy. The rest of it, they kind of just rough cut out, which I'm okay with. It doesn't need to be perfect in those areas. Once you're mounted in, the biggest thing is about the cooling performance, not about what you see between those 2 layers. On the back side, or the front side here that you will see, I can see, looking at an angle in the plexiglass here, that you can see the tool marks. You can also, looking down, see the tool marks in your copper here. That could be a little more cleaned up, but this is a production block. This isn't something that's custom, one being made. They're pumping these out and they're trying to get you guys the best price points on them. So they have to sacrifice certain things when they make these products. Now, you can take your Allen key that's included in your mounting kit here and undo your Allen keys, take this apart, and you could polish this plexiglass acrylic. You could flame polish it, you could polish the copper out. So if you wanted to go that extra step, if it was really that important to you, you can do that, okay? But they've given you so much here. That piece of copper, the piece of acrylic, again, the acrylic has to be a little bit more than 1/4 inch thick. The copper plate is probably about 3 millimeters. Actually, where it sticks down here, maybe a little more, maybe 4 millimeters. We do have a restrictor plate inside the block here, in between our water channel, which again sits right above our GPU and gives you the best cooling there. They really look exceptional. You have your two block offs, of course, because you have ports on top and bottom. So you can put your two block offs at whichever side that you're not going to use. And I mean, these things are just, you can see the acrylic here, how crystal clear that is. Your nice EK branded logo, of course, so that you can show off your EK. This up here does have your plastic that you can peel off of it, which everybody likes to watch that. I'm not going to peel it off. I'm going to be mean. But I mean, it's exceptional. It's the same like the CPU block. Just the overall design and concept is great. I can't talk about performance. I haven't performance tested these. I just received these. This was, you know, just an unboxing and an overview. Hopefully we'll get to that later on and we can see how well they perform. But as far as the aesthetics go, I don't have to say anything about it. You can see it right here. They do have different versions. They have a nickel version. They have a version that's, you know, nickel on the top, and then a version that's black on the top, and a version with lighting and things like that. I didn't care about all of that. I wanted the copper version because just look at that. That's a nice hunk of copper. That, you're getting your money. You're getting what you pay for right there. So, thank you for tuning into this video. Again, like I said, go check out our Velocity CPU block video. This was the RTX Vector new graphics card block from EK. Thank you, EK, for providing the products. Make sure you tune in to our future unboxing, reviews, overviews, mod videos, and everything else that we do on the channel. Subscribe down here. Follow on the website, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere else. Thanks for tuning in, guys.